Hello everyone, I'm Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing the guided walkthrough for Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Last episode, we slogged through a swamp to find a girl in a rock, then kinda maybe hit on a chubby fairy for a sword and bow upgrade. This episode, we will again climb Death Mountain, but this time to save Zelda. Maybe. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Link, your gold sword. It's so beautiful and shiny and matches your hat because fashion. Alright, since we ended the game last time in the Dark World, we get to start this time on the pyramid. But, we don't want to be here. So we're gonna head back to the Light World. Now that we're on top of the castle, we don't really have to worry about the guards. And looking at our bottle supply, we have one fairy because I need them, trust me. And then 2 cure-all medicines, which will heal our hearts and our magic. We should probably have a third one of those. Our next 2 dungeons are going to take quite a bit of magic to get through. So with our trusty duck, let's fly over. Actually, how much money do I have? 114. That might be a problem. Let's see what we can buy with 114. Well, I was hoping to buy a blue potion, but let's just go with a green potion for now. Because it's mostly magic that we're worried about. Alright. Hey, duck. Come back over here. Now that we have our potions, let's head to location 1, Light World Death Mountain. Watch out for these little rock guys. I said watch out, not get hit by, Link. Come on. But if we rush in and talk to the old man, he'll, comfort our weariness somehow? Don't ask questions. This is a kid's game. Don't ask. But once he's, made us all better, like usual, we're gonna want to climb Death Mountain, avoiding the boulders. I said avoid the boulders. I literally just ran straight into that one. I'm not good at avoiding boulders. But we can climb up this long staircase and never have to worry about a boulder again. Just gotta worry about these little Tektite guys. They're very similar to the Staphos, as in they'll just jump away from your attacks. But hey, more money. Oh, got him on the land. And when able, jump in the Dark World portal. It's safer in the Dark World. Figure that out. Oh, and a free fairy. Life is good. But ignore these doofuses. And when you're at Pinnacle Rock, we're going to jump back to the Light World. Just like that, we're at the Light World Pendant Dungeon number 3. But we actually want to continue to the right. Now be very careful. More of these little turds here. Now, really, you wait to come up until I cross your path, you little bugger. I like that little far texture to the ground. I think that's neat. Hey, a red one of them. But they die in one hit because gold sword. Trusty hammer, we can pound some pegs. Keep heading right. Don't drop down. Oh, you little... These little buggers. Again, it's the ones that wander aimlessly that will kill me every freaking time. By the way, I don't know if you saw it, there is a heart piece just to the left there. We will be getting that next. So what we're going to want to do is be all the way over on the right side here. And lift this black boulder. Stupid minions. And up here, we're going to find 3 pegs. Now, before you get hammer happy, we got to do this in a specific order. We're gonna want right, up, and then left. And in doing so, we'll get a warp tile to the Dark World. Oddly enough, this is the entrance to the 7th dungeon, but we don't really want to go in there right now. To get that heart piece we saw, we're going to want to head to the left. Now be very, very careful of monsters, because the Lionels exist over here. What if we lift this rock up? It'll reveal an entrance. Let's see if we can see a Lionel. Yeah, that's a Lionel. They'll shoot giant fireballs at us. We're not messing with them. Just wanted to show you, because they're dangerous. We're going to hide away in here. Now in here is a bit of a puzzle that you'd think would require hook shots, but in reality, we're going to want the ether spell, because there's an invisible walkway here. And this magic will reveal it, and you can see it. Go this way, up a little bit, left, perfect. Once here, we're going to want to drop a bomb on the north. In this room, we're going to want to drop a bomb on the left side. Oh, yes, love my hearts. And then in this room, we're going to want to exit south. Now, we're in the Dark World version of the rock that the heart piece is on, so we just gotta use the magic mirror. And just like that, second to last piece of heart. One more to go. Woohoo! Now you could reclimb Death Mountain, or you could just go back to the Dark World and squirrel our way back around. Any more hearts? Oh yeah, full hearts. Love that beam sword. I just gotta kinda maybe remember the path. Seems about right. There we go. Or use some magic. I'm trying to save and conserve magic because this dungeon's gonna use a lot of it. There we go. Now that that's done, we can actually enter this dungeon. And if I remember right, not that one. Is it this one? Yeah. We pull his right foot, we can get some free money that we don't really need. But the problem is we can't get up there. So again, back to the light world. Watch out for these turds. Luckily the portal's still there, so we don't need to pound any more pegs. Because we have to be on top of the turtle shell. And that symbol on his back looks a lot like our Quake symbol, because it's exactly like our Quake symbol. So let's use it. Oh yeah, dungeon entrance. Now, we can retire the Quake symbol, because I'm never going to use that spell again. Alright, welcome to the 7th Dark World dungeon, Turtle Rock, and a telepathy pad. Let's check it out. Yo, Link, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I highly recommend against going any further. Thanks, Big Ben. That's why I got the green bottle, because it's really important. Now this left skull will regenerate all your magic if needed, which is needed. And we're going to find this weird question mark tile. Now what this is a spot for you to cast Cane of Samaria, and it creates a little platform that can move. Now it'll travel wherever Link's facing, so when you get to an intersection you can change directions. So that's how that operates. Once we're across, we're going to want to head north and do a giant room filled with this gimmick. And we're going to want to watch out for all the skulls and blue jellies, and we're going to want to head out the northeast door. Now in here is a very frustrating room. There's 4 torches that we're going to have to light while riding around on this platform. Now let's see if I'm any good at this, because usually this takes me more than one attempt. Fingers crossed. Because we got to be fast enough so we don't run out of time either. So over here, we're gonna light those two. Good. And that one. And yes, got it. Go, go, go. Where's the turbo boost? Run, Link. Run. Run, 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 run. Nailed it. Alright, in here is a booby trap. If you want, you could use the magic cape or the cane of Burna, and then you don't have to worry about getting damaged. Or you can do what I'm doing and just squirrel your way around. But in the top, you get the dungeon map, and a small key. And more magic, yay! Now this dungeon is kind of average sized, but it's got the annoying gimmick with the float pads. But now that we have that, we just gotta squirrel our way back out of this room. We're done in here. Not gonna take my chances, I have full hearts. And I want it to stay that way as long as possible. And exit this room to the left. Now in here, we're gonna wanna make our way to the southwest corner. Haha, you missed me. Down here's another door we can enter. Now be very careful. See above Link in this doorway, there's a half-closed eye. Watch what happens when we look at it. It shoots a laser! Now we can't block it, so be very careful. And the door closes if we look at it. This is a doubly annoying room. So what you're going to want to do is head down here, open the chest for the dungeon compass, and then watch yourself going north to leave. To exit the room, just charge your sword and moonwalk out. Too bad we took some damage. Now that we have the compass, a key, and the map, we're going to want to exit out the northwest door. I didn't mean to change directions. I'm just really bad at driving. Ah, dang it. No, 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 no. Okay. Take him out, enter the room. Now in here is a new enemy. Kind of like a cactus, but be careful when you kill him. Every time you hit him, one of his bits will go flying around the room and become just a projectile, so be careful. But once he's dead, we get a key to exit to the north, where we meet an old friend. Check it out. They put chain chomps in here. Now they'll dance around for a couple seconds and then just come after you, typical Mario fashion. What we're going to want to do is head over here and drop a bomb right there and sprint south. Wait for the chain chomps and push this block. And use boomerang to make everything happy in the world again. Ah, dang it. They do chomp quite a bit of health off of Link, so be careful. Once we have that, we have a key, and we can head through the north door. Oh, good, an anti-fairy. I'm actually happy to see you. Heal my wounds, fairy. And watch out for these little floor slimes. Now in this room, if you're running low on supplies, you can check out the skull pots. But ideally, what we're going to want to do is head just to the southeast corner here, avoiding that jumping pogo stick. Now, these are kind of like air ducts, but they force us through. So if we enter here, we're going to get booped around and land out this other side. You can't control where you're going. They're one entrance, one exit only. Once we're through, we're going to exit to this room here. Now in this lava room, we're going to want to take the first air vent. Get dropped around and exit through this door. Watch out for the mass quantity of anti-fairies. I want to hit that. This room is just full of nightmare fuel. Come on, bunny. Yeah, watch out for the door. It's got an eyeball laser. We're going to want to kill kind of all the enemies. No, 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 don't take my magic. You can hurt me just... Ah, they took my magic. Come on. Like I always say, it's the ones that wander aimlessly. They're the most dangerous. Okay, give me that berry. There we go. Once that new enemy is dead, he'll drop a key. We gotta be very careful getting through this door. So just run. Just run through it as close as you can. Once on the other side, hop in the vent. And I'll bop us around to a treasure that we definitely want to pick up. For it is the big key. Now that we have the big key, we just want to continue through the south vent and exit through this door. Take this vent here. Sweet. Full magic, full hearts, and we've been taking a lot of damage. So that's good. Now if you want, you can try to pick up some more gear, but ideally we're going to want to go back to the lava room. So take the southeast stairs and the vent there. Like, is this traumatic to Link going through those vents or not? It's hard to tell. And exit through this door. Now when we're back on this platform, we're going to want to take the left turn duct entrance and exit to the south. Now in here, got to be very careful because there's the little fireball thing. Yep. We're going to take you out, boys. There we go. Once they're dead, the doors will open. Once the doors open, you're going to want to exit to the south. And in this room, we're going to want to exit to the west. Now be very careful for these freaking eyeballs here. The ones that are closed will only shoot if you look at them. The ones that are open will always shoot. Remember that. But we can stand here in the middle, drop a bomb, run away, and exit to the south. Now out here, we're going to want to go to the right, but don't enter. Instead, stand in front of the door and use the magic mirror to go to the light world. Once here, enter the room. And there's going to be 4 of these green guys that we need to kill. Kind of wish I had a sword beam, but luckily we have silver arrows, so they'll all die pretty hard. Though there were 2 stacked on top of each other that died there. Since they mimic my movement, what I'm trying to do is get him out of that little notch there, but I'm kind of failing miserably at that. So, good times, great oldies. There we go, got him. Once they're all dead, whack some moles, head north. And in this chest is our final piece of heart. The only missing heart container we have, we will receive for killing the boss of Dungeon 7. So hooray, pat yourself on the back. That took a lot of work. Once we're done in there, pop back in the sparkly bits, head back to the Dark World, and enter the cave next to you. Now in here is the dungeon treasure. So use the Cane of Samaria. Get yourself the Mirror Shield. This item here will allow us to reflect or block the beams from the eyeballs. So, and most of Link's body will be blocked too. It's a pretty big shield. Once you have that, you're going to want to exit to the north. Then use the big key to continue north. Now in here, we're going to want to use our only option for this vent. Bop ourselves around. And exit north. Now that we're in here, you don't have to, but I highly recommend killing this idiot. There we go. Now, the direction to continue the dungeon is north, but if you go east, we can get to the dungeon treasure room. Now in this room, what you're going to want to do is walk around, and there's slimes hidden everywhere, and you're going to want to kill all of the slimes. Gotcha. And there should be one more up here. Got him. Now, we got the chime, but nothing happened. All it means is you can now push this block to the left, enter this area, and pull a tongue. And for our effort is a room filled with treasure and traps. So collect what you can and or want, and when you're satisfied, head back south and then take the left door back to the three-way room. Just bomb the door to the north, then head on through. Alright, now we're in this room. So much fun. Boomerang that. Just toss the boomerang and run to the left. Grab ourselves a key. No. There we go. A nice diagonal shot. Saved our lives. But with that said and done, we can use the key and exit through the door. Now, welcome to a giant nightmare room. Now in here, you're going to want to equip the Cane of Samaria again. Use it a little bit closer to the question mark. We'll wait for the fireball, and we're just going to want to go down and just keep going down. And if you go down at the first two intersections you find, you'll find a skull with a button. Push the button, and now we got to find the door. It's in the southwest corner. So we're going to want to head around to this area, keep going straight, and then keep going to the left, and we'll get there. Hopefully that made sense. You might need to watch that video 2 times. I will have a map in the upper left corner, because it sucks. Now in this room, we're going to be left and right side, have eyeball lasers to contend with. If we charge our sword and hold it, we can block the lasers. And you can alternate left and right. Hooray, there's one of these little turds. Ah! Not mean to do that. Get over here. There we go, got him. Another thing you can do if you're good at timing it is just charge, but you have to pull back right at the end here. Now we can't enter that door, so we gotta exit south. In here are a bunch of treasures. Just charge your sword, sidestep, and you can grab all the treasure in this room. The only one we're actually caring about is the bottom left one, but I'm a bit of a treasure whore, so I want all of this loot. Can any of these things heal us? That would be super. This one here contains the key that we need. Now the south doesn't lead anywhere important, so we're just going to run up to the north. Back to this room. Now in here, we have our key, so we can exit to the left. Now this is a bit of a puzzle here, but luckily brown is down, so we can use our magic, heal ourselves up. Quite a bit, actually. And now we just gotta painstakingly go through, pop these switches, so we can keep going north. Hopefully healing ourselves in the process. Got it. And just like that, we're at full health. Or not. We were. That was great. Link, I blame you for that. That was all your fault. Any of these got any magic? Nope. Alright. So our goal is to exit out the north by raising and lowering the switches. When we do, we'll be at the bottom floor, which is a really easy floor with a full magic. Alright. Just use our cane. Ah! We're gonna ignore that ever happened. Just use Arcana Samaria on the question mark and head north down this ominous path. Through this door is going to be this dungeon's boss. Welcome to Trinexx. Now, I'm gonna pause so I can explain. He has 3 heads. 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 rock. The red one is weak to the ice rod. The blue one is weak to the fire rod, and we have to stun the head with one of the elemental rods and then whack it a bunch of times with our sword until it dies. That's how you complete phase 1. So we're gonna go after the red head. You gotta be pretty spot on. There we go. Stun him and whack him. Alright, the red head is down. Now we just gotta deal with the ice head. Gotta watch out for the stone head. Now that the elemental heads are down, the shell will destroy our frame rates. Holy crap. Now what we want to do is attack the middle glowing orb. Now be very careful, because he will come in tight corners. His tracking is pretty good, but it doesn't take too many hits. If I can actually hit him. Come on, Link. It's 2 down. 3 hits. Perfect. Didn't even die! This is a miracle. And that's it. That's Trinexx. Easy peasy. For our trouble, the final heart container, and a girl in a rock. And this girl is actually Princess Zelda. Link, I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are indeed the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the 2 worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone will be able to stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now, go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fail. You understand? Yeah. Final dungeon. Got it. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Awesome. And just like that, we're all prepped and ready to enter the final dungeon. But I think we're going to hold off on that until the next episode. This has been part 11 of our Legend of Zelda Link to the Past guided walkthrough, where we finally found Zelda again and rescued her and got a sweet tower shield. Stay tuned for the next episode as we face the final dungeon. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.